Buddy. I'm just going to close this so the audio doesn't go together. Hey. Hello, everybody. This is Dave, and I got my Tom Baker Bluray back, and I'm so happy to have it back again. I missed this thing. Been 3 months since I last had it, and I have it back today. Yes. So I just wanted to announce that, and I'm so sorry for Yvette and her adorable cat Ginger that passed away. Much condolences for that. So I just wanted to make that announcement. Just going to do a quick stream here, not a very long stream, maybe half-hour stream. Anybody wants to come along in here, please do so. It's so sad about Yvette's cat. I am so sorry. That sucks. Man, why does it always have to happen to the good people, right? So yeah. Anybody wants to chat with me, go ahead. Got my Tom Baker back. Season 7 Blu-ray. Love this one. Excellent special features in this thing. Does have that logo that I'm not a big fan of, which we won't go into. But otherwise, the cover is a beautiful looking cover. And yeah, after a few months, I finally got it back. Very happy. Very, very happy to have it back. Very, very happy. Very, very happy I have it back. And then I'm going to show Nick some new episodes he's never seen because he's getting into Doctor Who and he's enjoying it. I am going to start off with Meglos in this season and then go to Full Circle and show him that one. Excellent, excellent stuff. Excellent, excellent. Some good episodes in here. Good episodes. Even though he was not obviously happy with Don Nathan Turner in this season, I'm happy to have it back. And he does a good job in this series. A little bit more somber, obviously, because he wasn't happy with the way the costume was. You know, that burgundy, velvety thing. And then the question marks. He hated the question marks on his lapels. But I'm happy to have this back. And yeah, going to show Nick some episodes. Obviously not on YouTube because I'll get copyright striked, but there we go. One person in here, say hello. Whoever's in here, say hello in the chat. Whoever's in here, please say hello in the chat. Got it back. Got it back. How do I do a Tom Baker? Should I try his accent? His voice. It's so deep. I need to stop Romana. I need to stop the master from reaching the Eye of Harmony. Hello. Where's Adric? Where's Adric? Romana. Where's Romana? K9. Where's K9? Indomitable. Absolutely indomitable. Harry Sullivan is an imbecile. Would you like a jelly, baby? I need to stop the master from reaching the Eye of Harmony. I didn't kill the president. It wasn't my fault. Goodbye, Sarah. Goodbye, Sarah. I shall miss you. The master's behind it. Come along, Adric. Yeah, I mean, it's not there. His is very deep. That's my attempt. I'm sorry, guys. It's not the best. But it is what it is. One person in the chat. Yeah, it's hard for me to go really deep like that. But it was an attempt. It was an attempt. One person in here. How is everybody doing? How is everybody? How's everybody doing? I'm going to make this a quick half-hour stream. I was so happy to have my Tom Baker season back. His final season. It's weird how they rearranged it, where they did Darn Landscapers, where they arranged it where it was the first and seventh seasons of his final released. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. They kind of went forwards. They kind of went backward then forwards with it, and yeah, it's a good season for what it was. Ratings in this one unfortunately went way down because of Buck Rogers was coming on ITV, and I think the ratings were only in the sixes at this point, almost in the fives, and but there were some good stories in here. I quite enjoyed Megaloss. I quite enjoyed Full Circle. Weezer Hive, okay story. There were some decent ideas in it. I quite enjoyed State of Decay, Warriors Gate. State of Decay with the vampires, great story, almost Hammer horror style with some Philip Hinchcliffe, kind of that feel of it. Warriors Gate's very good with the Tharwolves and that interesting. I love the scene with the coin. I thought that was well done. Keeper Truckin's pretty good. Legopolis, not bad. So yeah. I do enjoy the episodes in this season. So even though Tom didn't like the direction it was going, I enjoyed it. Question marks. I may not be in love with question marks. That was Jalen Nathan Turner's thing. They're okay. I don't completely hate them. I don't love them though either. They're kind of in that. And Tom Baker didn't like them. Peter Davison didn't like them. Sylvester McCoy definitely didn't like them on his jumper. He wanted to get rid of that thing. So, yeah. Who's in the chat? One person in here. So, what else is there to say? That's pretty much it. Anybody in the chat? One person, huh? Yeah, not too many people today. Kind of dead. When I got Mr. Hyde in the last one, he's awesome. Neil, he's awesome. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. I'm on his page on Facebook. So I'm doing my John Pertwee stream on Saturday, and I'm doing the TARDIS exterior and interiors tomorrow. Talking about that, what our favorite ones are, and our personal opinions. So be on the lookout for that tomorrow. So, yeah. And then I'm going to be doing a Red Dwarf stream in the next few weeks as well. So be on the lookout for that. What time is it in England right now? Let me look. I'm kind of curious. England. I think it's like 8 time. 9:27. Damn, it's late right now. Getting late up there. No wonder. Makes sense. 8 hours difference. I got my Tom Baker back. Yay. Yay. And I also got for there. Fun stuff. do my hair. Got some of that stuff. So you'll see my hair looking a little bit more. Oops, my DVD. It's okay though. Luckily it's protected. You'll see it be a little bit less brown. I haven't been a blonde in quite a long time, so it'll be interesting. Well, actually, I did that last year. But when I had it naturally, it's been a while since I was 11, something like that. Then it turned brown colored. Got a like. Who gave me a like? Thank you so much. 2 people in here. Who is in here? Say hello, everybody. Who is in the chat? Who's in the chat right now? Hello, hello. Who's in here? Who is in the chat? Please say hello. I will say hi back. Is it Neil? Is it Yvette? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Neil, Mr. Hyde. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. You're awesome. You knew that already. But you knew that already. So I got my Tom Baker back. Yes. I know Tom Baker didn't like this season. He didn't enjoy JNT's new designs and new outfit for Tom. He didn't like it. He didn't like the question marks. None of the doctors liked the question marks when they received them. Tom Baker didn't like him. Peter Davison didn't like him. Sylvester McCoy did not like them on his jumper, all those question marks like that. In a way, it makes almost the doctor, a bit Riddler-esque with the question marks. That's kind of what it reminds me of from Batman. Riddler. Oh, you actually don't like Megloss, huh? Well, that's cool. Yeah, to each their own. To each their own, man. It's all good. I enjoyed it for what it was. I wouldn't say it's my favorite of the season, though, but I enjoyed parts of it. Oh, Sudeku's here as well. Hello, Sudeku. Thanks for I haven't seen you in a day or two, too. Thanks for coming. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, Warriors Gate's a really good one. I love Warriors Gate. That's one of my favorite in this whole season. Warriors Gate, I love that one. It's a classic. Really good direction in that one. I believe Paul Joyce did the direction in that one. I think. I saw the documentary on that one, too. It's cool. Really good story. It's one of my favorites in the season, by far. By far. Warriors Gate. But Tom, he did not like JNT. They clashed. There was big arguments. There was even, footage in the documentaries of them, arguing. It's complex, funny, and written brilliantly. Yeah, I agree. The Tharls were really interesting, and then the robot. I quite like the robot. Gundam Robot, not Rastin Warrior Robot. That's 5 doctors. Gundam Robot. That's right. Gundam Robot. Gundam Robot. Yep. Yep. Final appearance of Romana and K9 as well. Good one. They clashed when they worked together that season, but in the years after Tom left, he and JNT did become friends. Okay, yeah. Good to know, yeah. It's the same. Tom and JNT didn't get along. Yeah. And you could tell JNT was very influential in the designs of the costumes, especially Collins. My gosh. My gosh, that costume. Ugh. Joseph in the Amazing Technicolor Dream Coat. Looked like a Joker thing almost. Clown thing. Jen calls it a clown costume. Clown jacket. Gundam Chronicles is going to be my original YouTube name. Oh, that's cool. I would have liked that name too, actually. I love Mr. Hyde, though. I love that name for you too. But Gundam Chronicles would have been cool too. Gundam Chronicles. I wish JNT had left on 5 Doctors. Yeah, you've talked about that more than a few times. Yeah, I think you even said that in the Hive. I remember Sudeku. You wish he had left on the Five Doctors. Maybe Sayward as well. I mean, it is what it is. I'm glad we got Sylvester McCoy, and Colin Baker's era. Bit of a mixed bag, unfortunately. But when Cartmel came on and really got into his, thing, things started to get good again. Especially in Sylvester's second and third season. That's what I feel anyway. So at the end of it, I'm glad we did get that. So would have been cool if Cartmel came sooner. Even I actually quite liked his script editing. And there were several script editors, weren't there? There was, during the Baker Davison, early Davison, there was Bidmead. He was script editor. There was Anthony Root. He didn't last very long. And then it became Eric Saywood after Root. He didn't last very long, Anthony Root, either. Anthony Root, I think he only did a few stories in the Davison and a few in the Baker. Anthony Root. What a name. Root. Almost sounds like Groot, but Root. Root. Yeah, I could see your opinion, Sudeku. But I'm glad we got Cartmel. Yeah, JNT was okay, huh? He did bring some amazing stories, but Barry Letts and Graham Williams. Yeah, Graham Williams had his days, huh? And Barry Letts was good with the Pertwee era. I agree. What did you think of Hinchcliffe, Neil, Mr. Hyde? What did you think of Philip Hinchcliffe as producer? What do you think of his era? Philip Hinchcliffe era. A lot of people love his era when he did it. When he did like the early Tom Baker and Sarah Jane stuff. And then he did some of the Leela stuff as well. The Philip Hinchcliffe era. What do you think of Hinchcliffe? Or do you think Hinchcliffe is slightly overrated? Curious your opinion on that. So Barry Letts, Graham Williams are your favorites. What do you think of Hinchcliffe? Oh, nice. See, I liked him too. See, I'm glad we're in agreement on that. Yeah, the Gothic years were good. I like those. Mandragora, The Hand of Fear, Morbius, Planet of Evil, Zygons, Seeds of Doom, Talons of Lang Chang, Robots of Death, Deadly Assassin. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good things in that one. Graham Williams, he could be pretty good. And Barry Letts was very good too. I like Barry Letts. And I enjoyed, what did you think of The Mind of Evil? What do you think of that story? That's one of Pertwee's favorite ones. What do you think of The Mind of Evil? That story. With the Keller machine. Robots of Death is good. Yeah, one of my all-time favorites. That's well done, isn't it? D84. I remember him. The robots were really cool looking. Four people in here. Nice. Who else is in here? So we got Neil, Mr. Hyde. We got Sudeku. Who else is in here? Somebody else in here. I loved all the Pertwee episodes. Nice. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty consistently good, huh? Colin, though. Ugh, the Colin era. Colin Baker era is a bit of a mixed bag. Yeah. It's like when it's good, but then what's not so good, it's not very good. Saywood didn't like Tom Baker either, so that didn't help matters. Yeah, I love Delgado as the master too, and they were best friends. Pertwee and Delgado. He was re-affected when he died in that crash. John Pertwee, in that Turkey. It was in Turkey, I believe. Sadiki left, but we still got Neil. You didn't like Colin nor his outfit. Yeah, the outfit was pretty bad. I think it would have worked better in a darker costume, personally. Like a dark blue or a black, maybe. But not those multicolored things. So you didn't like Colin as the Doctor, huh? Did you feel like he was miscast, or Neil, Mr. Hyde? What did you think? Did you feel like he was miscast in the role? That's what Sayward apparently said. He thought he was miscast in the role. That he wasn't the right fit. I was interested in watching that in the documentaries. I think it was the Twin Dilemma time lapse. He was talking about he didn't like his casting, more of his casting than him as a person, I think. Do you think Colin was miscast? What's your opinion on that? For me, he was misconceived rather than miscast, yeah. He was miscast in his acting. You're talking about Colin or Peter right there? He was miscast in his acting. Which one are you talking about there? Colin too, or Peter? Colin, yeah. Yeah, I don't think he's a bad fit for the role. I think if they had done something different with him, I think it could have worked out. I mean, he's got the hair, and he's got enough of the eccentricities. He could have pulled it off, I think. But they should have done something differently with him than what they did. Bit of a missed opportunity. I heard Big Finish was good. I've listened to some of them, and he does improve. Peter didn't sign until his third season. Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed him in his first one. His second one, the stories and things were a bit of. He didn't even like his second season. But yeah, his third season, he started to really come together. Like The Awakening, Warriors of Deep was a mixed bag. Awakening, Frontios, Resurrection, Caves. Stories like that he really did shine in, though. It'd be cool to see those get released in a season box set. But yeah, he got some acting chops in those for sure. And he was good in The Five Doctors too. Second season, he didn't really get to shine as much. I didn't accept him as the Doctor until the third episode for Doomsday. That's actually not bad, though. I mean, you accepted him that quick, though. I mean, for me, it was till probably. I mean, I enjoyed him, but I wasn't fully feeling him as the Doctor till probably Kinda. Then I started to, say, okay, he is the Doctor. But third episode of Forward to Doomsday isn't bad. I think it's just because I was so used to Tom. I got quite attached to Tom at that point. It took me at least 3 or 4 stories to really, accept him. But now I do, and he's actually one of my favorites now. But back then, when I was a little kid, it took me to like Kinda or Visitation for me to fully accept him then. And Colin, it took quite a while. It took quite a while for me with Colin. I think it really took me a while with Colin, actually. I think it wasn't until like his 4th or 5th story, actually, for Colin. McCoy, for some reason, because I was so used to it and I didn't like the way things were going. For some reason with McCoy, it was like with Davison. It took me to like his third or fourth. But then I loved him. I absolutely loved him. Warrior's Deep Story was okay. Acting was terrible. Yeah. Oh, gosh, that pantomime thing with the creature, right? Oh, my gosh, with Ingrid Pitt. That was done so bad. Ugh. She was like karate chopping, trying to karate chop. Ugh. What the hell is that? What the hell was that? That was terrible. That was freaking terrible. That was awful. The karate chop scene. Oh my gosh. What did she expect would happen? That was terribly acted and written, that part. That scene. I like McCoy, especially more in his third. Yeah. I mean, he's a good fit for the role. He's got the quirkiness. The eccentricity, the goofiness, and the dark side as well. He's got that pretty naturally. So, I like his accent too. It's really hard to imitate. It's like a Scotch-Irish mix. He's got the rolling R's too. Yeah, right. She was a big looker back in the Hammer story movies, right? She was like a model-esque. I saw some scenes. What was it? Where he did some stage acting. He was pretty darn good. What did he do? He put like a hammer in his nose or something. Sylvester McCoy. It was for Ken Campbell's show, I think it was called, or something. And he did that. It was crazy. It's on YouTube. This was pre-Doctor Who, I think. I think this was in the early 80s. But it's pretty cool how he does it. He put like a freaking hammer in his nose. It was crazy. Yeah, and Neil, Mr. Hyde, have you ever met any of the companions? Just curious. Never asked that question to you before. Have you ever met any of the companions at all? Just curious. I know Sudeku, he's told me he's met some. You met Sarah Sutton, he met Sophie Aldred, Perry, Nicola Bryant, Janet Fielding Teagan. Did you meet any? Meet any companions? I haven't really met any companions yet, but I was wondering if you did. Met Nicola Bryant once, nice. Yeah, I've heard from Sudeku, excuse me, that Janet Fielding is not the easiest person to get along with. And I've seen in the documentaries too. There's a few in this one. She's a bit rough to Wendy Padbury, who played Zoe, when they do that watch along thing for the episodes. Her and Colin were here at a convention once. Nicola Bryant. Yeah, I've heard good things about her. That she's pretty nice. But yeah, Janet Fielding, I think, has a reputation for being a bit hard to hard to deal with. That's what I've heard from people, anyway. And just the vibe from the documentaries too. I mean, she was probably just messing with Zoe, just to get a reaction. But I don't know. What Sudeku said is she was nice enough to him. So I don't know. Have you heard about that as well, Mr. Hyde, Neil? Have you heard she can be difficult to get along with? Janet Fielding Teagan? In real life, I mean. Not talking about her character, but. Dead silence. Hello, you still here? Guys still here? Yeah, it says you guys are still here. Like I heard of the companion, she's one of the most difficult, personality-wise. Oh, you need to go? Okay, I didn't know. There's dead silence. So I was like, did I say something? Did I say something? I always think that it's like when there's dead silence. All right, you take care, Sudeku. All right, you take care, buddy. Mr. Hyde, you're still here, right? Yep. I heard she can be difficult. Yeah. I want to meet Sophie Aldred at some point. Perry would be cool too. Yeah, I heard she can be difficult. Yeah. It is what it is. It's unfortunate. I mean, maybe to some fans she'd be all right, but what Sudeku was saying, she's a bit man-hatey. She's a bit man-hating. Excuse me. All right, you take care, Sudeku. Bye. Yeah, she's really like humble too, which is cool, right? She's not one of those like I'm the best thing in the world, right? She seems like she's kind of more humble, which makes her even more lovable. I get that from her at least from what I could tell from interviews and stuff. She's got that very tan skin too, doesn't she? A little bit envious of that. I don't have that naturally like that. She's got very tanned. I think it's called olive skin, I believe. I think she's got very olive skin. It's called. Me, I can't tan like that very well. If I in the sun too long, especially my chest, I'll burn. My chest especially. Not so much my face, though. I guess that can tan. But yeah, I was jealous. It's like looks like she can tan easy. She's lucky. Got that gene, I guess, from her family. And she's got pretty eyes, huh? Kind of that almond shaped, I think. And yeah, we could go with the curves too. She's got that going for her too. Wasn't it in the regeneration scene, right? All the focus was on her breasts, right? Her boobies. Everybody was focusing on that when they were watching. And then Peter noticed it too. He was right there. Not a bad sight to see, though. Alrighty. I'm going to close the stream to close in a few. All right, guys. I think I'm going to close it now. Got to get some cleaning done. Fine. Cleaning's always fun. Yeah. So what do you think? Yeah, I'll talk to you later, buddy. Mr. Hyde, you take care. All right, guys, I'm closing it down. I'm going to do another stream tomorrow. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I do more streams, lots of them. Did a Sherlock stream yesterday with Charlotte. Did a few streams today talking about favorite Doctor Who title sequences and get my Blu-ray back. And I do impressions as well. Take care. Peace. Bye for now.